Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do another Mr. Tagger Box unboxing today, and for this one, it's another Bass Elite for my monthly subscription through MTB. But for this one, it's we're actually doing it within the month here. We're doing the month of August, so we're on track now. Got a little behind on it on the last month, but yeah, so we're going to do that unboxing now, and then next after that we'll do the slam. But it's got another beautiful morning right now, and just going to jump right into it. Sit kind of this way so you guys can see the baits a little bit better. Okay, first thing out of the box is so I think last time I said, I was like, well, I didn't get any jigs. Well, I think we got 2 jigs in this one. Spoiler alert. First one here is the Arc Elite Z Swimmer. Pull it out of the package here. Arc Elite Z Swimmer. This is a 3/8 ounce swim jig, and it's got a hard backing in there. Okay, well it's stapled in there. Yeah, there we go. Color looks like, I don't know what color is that. That's kind of cool. It's got it's kind of got a glimmer, like a green pumpkin type of glimmer. It's called Money. Nice. I mean, it's a swim jig. A lot of times, you know, I love swim jigs, so a lot of times what I'm going to use, especially like this too, I like dragging this in heavy cover and getting it all up in every kind of like situation. I don't know, I just have a lot of success, a lot of confidence in it. But something like this, you know, swim jig, you throw pretty much anywhere. It's weedless, so it's going to do very well for you no matter where you go. Really liking that. Okay, next, let's just stick with Team Arc. They've got some good baits. I haven't heard of them, you know, until like about a year or two ago, a couple of years ago, but they do got some good baits going on, and I do like their series. This is the Z Pop, the Z series, but the Team Arc Z Pop. So it's popping style bait, little popper. The color is Matte Madness Blue. I like that color, I really do. Poppers do get bit quite often. I like to throw them. You can throw poppers anywhere, over like schooling fish if they're schooling out in the wide open water, around weed edges, deep, not deep, but you know, weed edges, shallow, or like around docks, and you know, pretty much everywhere. This is very versatile. You can throw just about anywhere, just not in the weeds because of the treble hooks. And I usually, you know, sometimes I'll play around with the cadence of these. Sometimes I'll do a pop, like I'll pop it, pause, pop, pause, pop, pop, pause, and then just kind of, you know, mess around with it until I figure out what they want. Sometimes I might just, you know, like twitch it like with my rod tip, like it's like a walking style bait, because you can get these to walk. Some you can get them to walk, and when you do, it's a different action that sometimes can get a really good you know, strike. And it's not because they're hungry; it's just because it's a reaction strike for them. Good little bait there, like that. Just see, we'll see that getting bit. And then we have right here we got a bladed jig here by G-Rat Baits. It's a weedless, vibrating jig. Well, let's pull that out. Let's see. Let's get a good look at it and see what it looks like, because weedless. So to me, that tells me that it's either going to be, you can either Texas rig your bait, or it's got weed guard. I don't like weed guards on bladed jigs. I don't. Okay, so here's what we got going on. So it is so we got an EWG hook here, so you can Texas rig your bait. This is kind of cool. I do like this, and it looks like they even stepped up, like beefed up their skirt is all over the place here. It looks like this is beefed up too. Their clip here, their snap, And the reason why I like that is because, and even the hook is a little bit, you know, is a little bit beefier. So the reason why I'm looking for that, if it's weedless, you should be able to fish it in cover, right? Some weeded cover. And I think that's what we're going to try to do today with this. We'll fish it in that cover and see what kind of bites we can get. It's a 3/8 ounce, I think. Yeah, 3/8 ounce. Bladed jigs I do like to throw around a lot of like rocky or like rock cover docks and weed edges and stuff like that. Sometimes down tapering points. But I've never had a chance to really throw them in the weed cover, so I like this. We're definitely gonna give this a shot in the weeds for sure. All right, so next bait we can use with the bladed jig and the swim jig. It's the G-Rat by G-Rat Baits. It is the mixer. It's a 4 3/8. Well, it actually says a vibrating jig trailer. So look at that. All right, see the package first. It actually says a vibrating jig trailer. So that's the cool thing about these mystery tackle boxes. Is sometimes they put stuff in there. Well, not sometimes. They usually do. They usually put stuff in there where you can put stuff together, like baits together. So like this G-Rat bladed jig and the G-Rat bladed jig trailer. That's pretty cool. And this thing looks pretty awesome too. It's like a minnow style bait, but it's more vertical. Not like vertical. Well, yeah, kind of. So so from this end, it looks like a craw. You can use it for like a craw or a punching bait, but it's like a minnow style too. And then so it's got the tails like this. It's kind of hard to see, but so tails like that. So what these tails are going to do is, while it's in the water, they're going to twitch like this as it's swimming. Not twitch, but they're going to flutter. I like that. I really do like that. That's cool. So just like the package says, you can use them on for bladed jig trailers, but you're not limited to that. I see these used really well for like punching because of how slender they are. Just get yourself a couple of well, you can put like a punch skirt on there too to beef it up a little bit as well. But these, I think these will do pretty good. The bodies are pretty, they seem like they could handle a big stout hook. So the color on this is green and purple. So it's got like a green with green flake on the green and black flake on the top, and then like a translucent purple on the bottom, purple flake. Cool. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Next bait we got is the V&M Hot Shot in green pumpkin blue. So this is a finesse worm. This is probably going to need a drop shot, which I do have out, so that's good. But this is like a really finesse worm, like a really skinny finesse worm. So this worm, sorry, fish busted. So I really like this color for a finesse worm, green pumpkin blue. It's just got a really nice shine to it, and it's not too in their face. But yeah, I really do like that. So it's a finesse worm. You can put it on a drop shot, a Ned head, and you could do like a shaky head too. Those are probably the three ways I would rig them up for me, anyway. So you can probably Texas rig it, but you'd need a smaller hook, and you could do that too. I mean, that would probably work. Yeah, that's a pretty cool little bait there. That should definitely get bit. A lot of times, what I'm doing when I'm throwing these baits is I'm gonna throw these around like docks and then like weed edges, and a lot of times for pressured fish. Usually I don't throw a lot of finesse worms unless I'm fishing for pressured fish. But that's pretty cool. And it says it's super scented. Nice. I like that. I like scent. I really do. All right. Next one in here. So I've seen these spinner baits, but I've never really tried them. I've never tried them. It's Bassman spinner baits. Australian owned, and this is the 3/8 compact mag willow. So it's a more of a compact spinnerbait, and it's going to I can see this used in many different situations. This is a pearl white color, largemouth, and it's small enough for smallmouth too. I've even seen small crush bigs with spinnerbaits too. So cool, I like this. I am going to throw spinnerbaits in and out of like sparse weed cover, around docks. A lot of times around docks you can get some pretty good bites too. Weed edges, like if thick weed edges, and then you know, pretty much anywhere, you know, around wood laydowns, down tapering points too. If you got schooling fish out in the middle, toss it out there and just burn it. Keep your, you know, with the 3/8 you probably want to keep your rod tip down because it's going to rise, but yeah, you could definitely burn it. Awesome. All right, next we got are some 3/0 EWG spear point hooks. So these are very small. Might need to use these with the finesse worm, I think, because these are very small. The other baits that I have, they probably won't do very well. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably tie it on a spinning rod, and we'll toss it out there on a very light, Texas rig. A spear point are they're sharp hooks. They work. I don't have any issues with them. Very nice. Okay, so this next bait is going to prove trouble, just like in that last one, for completing the challenge in the next video. Cool bait though. It's the Lake Fork flutter spoon. I've been wanting to get into spoons more often, but I just don't get myself into a situation where I find them most useful. I rarely ever fish a spoon, so I am a super rookie at it. But we'll give it a shot here. Hopefully I don't get bit off by a pike like in the last video. I got bit off by a pike, and that was the end of that one. They're all out of pike in this lake. So I don't have a whole lot to say on flutter spoons, to be honest with you, until I fish it more. But I have seen a lot of guys throw these, you know, it's mostly an open water thing and deep water. If you throw it out there, like, so how heavy is this? Actually, it gives you some tips on the back too. 4 inch, oh, this is 1 ounce, sorry. Actually, on the tip on the back, it says cast to your favorite submerged structure. Let sink to the bottom. Crank 3 to 5 cranks. Let it flutter back to the bottom, then repeat. Sounds easy enough. We'll put that tip to the test. It's right here on the back of the box, right at the back of the package. I don't know if you guys will be able to read that, but cool. Okay, well, we'll give it a shot. That's a cool bait though. I have been wanting to get into spoons. I just never really found myself to get into the situation that I need it. But of course, you know, you get your what's inside, you know, card, and then another decal. Always like decals. Put them on everything. All right. Well, that's it. That's the box. Honestly, I feel like it's a really solid box. I really do like it. Sorry, I'm dealing with something here. I like pretty much everything out of that box. A little bit hesitant about the spoon because of where I'm at, but I'm up for the challenge. We'll test it out here. I'm gonna get the rod set up after this, and the next video will be the fishing challenge. So guys, that's it for this one. I appreciate you guys all for watching, and it's a pretty solid box. You have to let me know what you guys think, and yeah, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys on the next video.